morning everybody, welcome to Wild Earth this morning. Going to be a quick one, but we wanted to try and head out and see if we could go out for half an hour or so. And I was hoping that the baboons might have been out on quarantine area, but I'm just seeing some tracks here heading south, so let's see if we can catch up with them. Karula has gone over into Buffalo's Hook again apparently, but maybe this afternoon she might just bring those cubs back. So we'll just head south. I'll just have a quick look around Chilapan. We'll go up Zoe's Road and maybe onto Buffalo's Hook Cut Line and just see, depending on what we see along the way. But these are pretty fresh, so I'm hoping they're not too far away. It'd be great to catch up with the Gowrie gang at least. Thank you very much for staying with us this morning, wherever you are in the world. It's great to have you with us here in South Africa and on board the Gunda. And I've just been speaking to the guys who've been out, and they said it's been very quiet this morning. Not too much happening around here. So with all the cloud cover, it could be that there's another bit of rain on the way at some stage. It's a little bit chilly with the wind, but otherwise quite a pleasant temperature. And I did hear that there was a herd of buffalo that came through here last night. I did hear them talking about that on the radio this morning. Thanks to all the questions that have been sent in. And just so that you're all aware, we're not going to be using Final Control anymore. Sorry, Safari TV email address. It's going to be finalcontrol@wildearthsafari.tv. I don't know if we're going to be able to get past here. Hoping I can move over. Let's see if we can go that side. There we go. Looks like these baboons have just headed straight south at the moment. So the email address is finalcontrol@wildearthsafari.tv that you need to send questions through now. The old address is only going to be used until the 23rd of February, and after that just the Wild Earth Safari. Looks like they've continued south. quick look down towards Chelapan. And if you were there for the frogging, that's where we did the frogging with Mark a few weeks ago. And for those of you wanting to know, Mark will be back on Tuesday. And myself, Malusi and Herman are going to be going on leave. And Catherine's also going to be back. A few people are asking about Catherine. She's also been on leave. We work the normal cycle that's normal for here in the bush, because a lot of people who work in the bush, they come from the cities, from Johannesburg, Pretoria, maybe further afield. Ooh, what have we got here? Actually, there's a kudu that just ran into the bush. Oh, and queelias. I don't know if you saw those birds that just flew into the bush. But I'm actually seeing even more of a build-up of the queelias. And they can make flocks of 1 million or so. They're all starting to flock together. So that's why we usually work 6 weeks on and get 2 weeks off. That's the normal cycle. There are other variations, but that's one that most lodges will use. So it gives people in the bush a chance to travel home. So sometimes it can take a day to travel, especially if you're living down in Cape Town. So we can't really do the 5 weeks on and 5 days on and get the 2 days off. So I'm wondering if they've gone down towards Twin Dam. So I'm actually just taking the road parallel to the one that they've been walking down. Looks like they were on a mission just to head straight south. So I'll have a quick look around Twin Dams and come back up Weaver's Nest Road. And some people asking about the crocodile. I haven't seen him this morning. I have been looking around the dam, but unfortunately I have not seen him yet, or her. But I would like for it to stay. It could be that it's just staying in the water for now, the water holding the heat much better than it does hold it during the day or in the air. And as the sun starts to break up the cloud, if it does, then we may see it if it's still around, coming out onto the bank to bask in the sunlight. Too much happening this side at the moment. Hello, lady. Why are you on your own? I'll switch off and see if I can hear anything. It is unusual. Ah, there's an Egyptian goose that was calling then. And the blacksmith lapwings after that. But it is unusual to have impala on their own. So the rest of the herd might just be further into the drainage line. As we go into the breeding season though, we may see males on their own, holding territory. We'll keep this in mind for this afternoon. Always useful to know where the herds are. Where there's herds, there may be predators. Rhino crossed over here. And the blue sky is starting to come out now. Clouds are breaking up a little bit. elephant tracks also crossing over that side. And baboon tracks also, so they have crossed over already. Seems to me if they are on this road, they just seem to mission straight south. Cross over into Little Gowrie. But with any luck they'll come back this afternoon. Don't go for too long. Rhinos have been quite active here, also cutting across there, probably the same tracks. Did a bit of a loop down and across. It'd be nice to see a rhino. I haven't seen rhinos for quite a while now. Little squirrel. Ooh, porcupine quill again. I'm going to leave that one in the road. I wonder what this little squirrel's up to. I do have a porcupine quill here, so I'm going to leave that one in the road. But it does look like the porcupines have been quite active. There you go. Just in case you've never seen a porcupine quill before. They can get slightly longer, about this sort of length. They can get slightly thicker and shorter. They come in all different shapes, but with these black and white markings on it. And that's universal in nature, to say, hey, be careful, I'm dangerous. White and black. You may get yellow and black or red and black. Any of those colours, it usually serves as a warning. And there's a lot of animals that will carry the white and black. If you think about a skunk and a badger, badgers are quite dangerous. Zebras, even zebras can be quite dangerous. A kick from a zebra can be quite harmful. But I think that has more to do with other things as well, rather than singling danger. Even insects, butterflies will have those warning colours. Snakes. So a whole array of animals will have the universal white and black. quick hello to the hippo. Let's see if we can get through this rut. It's actually getting quite deep, this rut in the road. Good morning to you, mister. You're gonna show us your teeth this morning. They might just have displayed the teeth there. And Zelda, if you're watching, here's another hippo for you. It's going to be quite quiet. You're going to come and investigate? Nope, not interested today. Thought sitting down in a different position, he might just come over and have a closer look. That's the green wood hoopoes calling. Sounds a little bit like the kookaburra. The start of it, at least. I'll leave you to your own devices, little one. Okay, try that one again. We'll quickly try Shabam Road before we say goodbye. There were some tracks along here, rhino tracks. I think that was all that was found this morning as well, was tracks around. And what I could hear, but you never know. The animals might just pop out of the bush. We might just drive around right time, see them coming out of the bush. We could just drive around the corner and a leopard be in the middle of the road. Or even an elephant feeding off the tree, or a giraffe. Anything is possible, even a porcupine. Even though they are nocturnal, there's nothing to say they may have been disturbed from where they're sleeping, or they may be out this time of day because it is overcast. I've seen aardvark, kudu right next to the road. We might just move. Yeah, just hiding, just tucked in behind the bush. Don't Unfortunately, once you start to reverse, you know they'll be spotted. Just cross the road behind us. A little bit further back might do it. You see him through here? Forward. I think it's beautiful. More? A couple of turns on his horns there. He's quite an old bull. Absolutely magnificent though. No, she just tucked in behind this bush here, and I just happened to turn around at the right moment. He stood just there. Quite well hidden. And that's exactly what I was saying. You just don't know what's going to be there. I think the porcupines have been digging along here. Something certainly has been digging. There's a lot of little holes along the roads now. Probably even elephants just scraping the ground, maybe smelling roots. Something of interest there. And looks like there's a few buffalo here. The little pan. Just a small number of buffalo by the looks of it. Ooh. He's got quite a nasty gash on his back end. And part of the tail missing. I wonder if he was attacked by a lion. Could have been just in a tussle between the buffalo, but that looks more like a wound from a predator rather than a buffalo. Looks like it's just a small group of females. I can see a calf just mixed in with the bush as well. Quite a young calf actually. Don't know if you're able to see just between the two bushes there. Just spotted it now. Very young calf. I'm hoping if this male moves out the way, you might be able to see it again. Because that was a very young calf. Couldn't see exactly how old, but certainly didn't have any horns yet. She puts it under 4 months. I'll move forward just a little bit. If it comes out from behind the bush, we might just see it. And that is Mum eating at the water's edge there. I think someone was asking about baby buffalo a little while ago. And because we haven't had many breeding herds come through, we haven't had a chance to see. The horns are just starting to come through, so it probably is about 4 months. Oh, what a great find this morning. A young buffalo. But thank you very much for joining us, and hopefully we can see you on the afternoon safari later on today. About 3:30 Central Africa time, we're going to be heading out, and hopefully the sun's going to encourage some more animals to come out from the bush. So stay tuned and keep well, and we'll see you again soon here on Wild Earth. Take care everyone.